Ratan Naval Tata was born on 28 December 1937 in Mumbai, India, into the famous Tata family. Many people assume that being born in such a wealthy family must have given him a life of comfort, but his childhood was filled with struggles and emotional challenges. His father, Naval Tata, and his mother, Soni Tata, separated when Ratan was just 10 years old. This was a very painful time for him. Divorce was uncommon in India during that period, and young Ratan felt confused and lonely. After the separation, Ratan and his younger brother, Jimmy Tata, were raised by their grandmother, Lady Nawazbai Tata, at the Tata Palace in Mumbai. Lady Nawazbai was a strict but loving guardian. She taught Ratan values such as honesty, humility, and responsibility. She made sure he understood that being born into the Tata family was not about enjoying luxury but about carrying forward a legacy of service to the nation. Even though she was part of a wealthy business family, Ratan Tata did not have the carefree childhood that people might imagine. He once said, I was not brought up with a silver spoon in my mouth. My grandmother raised me with discipline and care. At school, Ratan was quiet and introverted. He studied he studied at Campaign School in Mumbai and later moved to Cathedral and John Cannon School. Teachers noticed that he was intelligent and hardworking, but also sensitive and thoughtful. His biggest struggle during childhood was emotional growing up without the daily presence of his parents. This created a strong sense of resilience in him. Instead of complaining, he learned to stay calm, adapt, and focus on self improvement. Life may not give you everything you want, but struggles shape your character. As Ratan Tata grew older, he developed a deep interest in design and architecture. Instead of immediately joining the Tata business empire, he wanted to study further. With his grandmother's support, he went abroad for higher education. He enrolled at Cornell University in the USA, where he studied architecture and structural engineering. During this time, he faced the challenges of living independently in foreign land. For the first time, he was away from his family and comfort zone. Unlike many wealthy students, Ratan Tata lived simply. He washed dishes, worked part-time, and even struggled with loneliness. But these experiences give him a sense of independence and self-reliance. And later interviews, he shared that living abroad taught him humility. He saw that everyone, regardless of background, had to work hard to survive. After graduating from Cornell in 1962, he continued to improve his knowledge. Years later, in 1975, he attended the Advanced Management program at Harvard Business School. This exposure to world-class education and global idea prepared him for the future challenges of running one of India's biggest business group. But more than his degrees, what shaped him was his ability to live a modest life, face difficulties on his own, and develop a strong mindset. He once said, I don't believe in making right decisions. I take decisions and then make them right. Joining Tata Group 1962 to 1970s. Ratan Tata joined the Tata Group in 1962, not as a privileged here but as a common worker. Despite being the grandson of Sir Dorobji Tata, he started at the bottom on the shop floor of Tata Steel in Jamshedpur. He worked alongside laborers handling molten steel and heavy machinery. Many wondered, why should a Tata work in this condition? But Ratan believed that to lead a company, you must understand its roots. This experience taught him three things: discipline, working in extreme conditions but built mental toughness. Second, respect for workers. He learned that true leadership comes from valuing every employee. Third, ground reality. Before making decisions, a leader must know the struggles of people at the bottom. During the 1970s, he was given a small project in the Tata Group. Many of them were struggling companies. People doubted his ability, saying he was too soft to handle business. But Ratan Tata kept learning, observing, and preparing silently for bigger responsibility. Leading challenges 1970 to 1991. The 1970 and 1980 were taught tough decades for the Tata Group. India was going through political instability, strict government regulations, license Raj, and global competitions. During this time, Ratan Tata was given leadership of NELCO, National Radio and Electronic Company. The company was almost bankrupt, with less than 2% market share in consumer electronics. He introduced new strategies and innovative products, but due to government restriction and economic slowdown, Nelco collapsed. It was one of his first major failures. Many many critics said Ratan Tata is not capable of running big businesses. The media, shareholders, even insiders in the Tata Group doubted him. But instead of quitting, Ratan Tata treated failure as a classroom. He analyzed what went wrong and kept moving forward. In 1991, J.R.J. Tata stepped down and chose Ratan Tata as his successor. This shocked many senior leaders who expected someone else. People whispered, he is not stronger enough for this job. This was the turning point. From here, Ratan Tata had to prove himself to the world, rebuild the Tata Group, and show that his leadership was not weak but visionary. Imagine facing failure after failure and people calling you unfit. What would you do? Quit or fight back? Ratan Tata chose to fight. In 1991, Ratan Tata officially took charge as the chairman of the Tata Group. The timing could not have been more challenging. India was facing an economic crisis and the Tata Group was seen as too traditional, too slow and divided among many companies. Ratan Tata began a mission of transformation, modernization the group. He pushed companies to adopt new technologies and global practices. Unity in leadership. Many Tata companies operated independently with their own power centers. Ratan Tata worked hard to bring them under a single umbrella, strengthening the Tata brand, global vision, While others were focused only on the Indian market, he dreamed of making Tata a global player. But this was not easy. Senior leaders resisted him, saying, "Why should we change? We have always done it this way." Ratan Tata is too idealistic, yet he stood firm. He believed that for India to compete in the world, Indian companies must think globally. The 2000 marked the boldest move in Tata history. Under Ratan Tata's leadership, the group made historic acquisitions. Titlety 2000, Tata bought the world's second largest tea brand, making Tata global beverages and international name. Chorus Steel 2007, a $12 billion deal that shocked the world. For the first time, an Indian company had acquired one of Europe's largest steel makers. Jaguar Land Rover 2008. This was the defining moment. Ford was selling its luxury brand Jaguar and Land Rover at a loss. Critics laughed at Tata, saying, "How can an Indian company run luxury car brands?" But Ratan Tata proved them wrong. Within a few years, Jaguar Land Rover became profitable, turning into the crown jewel of Tata Motors. He also launched the Tata Nano in 2008, the world's cheapest car, designed to give every Indian family the dream of owning a car. While the project faced criticisms and setbacks, it showed Tata's commitment to innovation for the common man. By the time Ratan Tata retired in 2012, the Tata Group had grown more than 40 times in revenue. It had become a true global powerhouse, respected across industries from steel to software, tea to cars. Think about it, an Indian company owning Jaguar, Land Rover, Titlety, who believed this was possible? Only one man, Ratan Tata. When Ratan Tata stepped down in 2012, he left behind a global empire built on trust, vision, and courage. Unlike many businesses tycoons, he never measured success only by profit. For him, success meant improving lives, uplifting communities, and keeping values alive in business. Even after retirement, he continues to inspire millions through philanthropy, mentoring startups, and his humility. He lives a simple life, never flaunting his wealth, proving that greatness lies in character, not possessions. Today, the Tata name is synonymous with integrity, innovation, and global excellence, all thanks to his leadership. Life lessons from Ratan Tata. First, start from the bottom. True leaders understand the struggles of their people. Second, embrace failure. Every setback is a lesson, not the end. Think global, act local, dream big, but stay connected to your roots. Third, lead with values. Success without ethics is failure in disguise. Stay humble. No matter how high you rise, never forget where you came from. If Ratan Tata could face rejection, failure, and doubt but still build a global empire, what's stopping you from chasing your dream? Remember, struggle today, success tomorrow. Your journey starts now.